back to Neanderthals, members of the Homo genus had two options for who moved in with whose family after marriage. Either the wife moves in with the husband's family, or the husband moves in with the wife's family. Culturally speaking, these family dynamics serve as a barometer for their gender rights. In general, patriarchality tends to oppress women more than matriarchality. But here's what we know for sure. Matriarchality is more common amongst pure horticultural economies, and patriarchality is more common amongst herding and agricultural economies. The economic drivers behind these cultural practices work like this. We'll begin by establishing one of the most common catalysts for war, the acquisition of land. Land, or soil, did not have nearly as much economic value until humans learned how to become farmers. This afforded communities better control of food production. The more land you had, the more food you can grow. And to get more land, you typically had to kill the people who lived there. Wars back in the Bronze Age and prior were generally fought hand-to-hand style, which favored strength. This meant that men were typically the ones doing the battling. It took thousands of years to become good at farming, so sometimes there still wasn't enough food to go around. This led to population control, which often meant infanticide. Now, if one of your first priorities is to protect your land from being taken by warmongers, you need all the men you can get, which meant that daughters were often the ones being sacrificed during periods of population control. Not the best situation if you're a female, and it led to females becoming quite rare, which increased their value in terms of supply and demand. Thus, females in horticulture and agricultural societies were expensive. Now, if you also happen to keep livestock, you had a form of currency that could be traded for, say, a wife. Keep in mind we're dealing with societies without formal currency like coins or legal tender. Societies without livestock, that is, pure horticulture societies, had few other commodities to trade to acquire one of these rare and expensive wives. This meant the women were not being traded as often, and thus, not being treated exclusively like a commodity.